launched yesterday. The mastermind launched a challenge that is going to help everybody here to stand on your feet, in fact, to raise your business to the next level. And what is that? What is that challenge? The 90 days game plan. Many persons don't know the power of that 90 days. The 90 days game plan. And that's what we are going to be talking about today. I need you to get this is a 2026. By now, you should have already prepared already. Today is what? Today is 8. Before you know it, January is over. You should be prepared already. By now, you should have gotten a note for your 2026. And what are we going to be discussing today? We're going to be talking about what? The 90 days game plan. Some of us were in the meeting, some of us were not in the meeting yesterday, but even some person that joined the meeting yesterday, they didn't even really understand what 90 days game plan is all about. The DPA, Diamond Project Activate, for the next 90 days. For the next 90 days. If you're in the meeting yesterday, type I was there. Let me know how many persons that were in the meeting with the mastermind yesterday when the mastermind was launching the 90 days game plan. If you were in the meeting, go to the comment section and type I was there. If you were in the meeting that yesterday, so that we can be able to, in fact, demystify. Okay, that's coming from Miss Victoria. That's coming from Juliet Nena. All right. What is 90 days? What is 90 days? Many persons were in the meeting yesterday, but they don't really understand what 90 days game plan is all about. I want you to confirm, please, my co-host, confirm if you can see my screen. Confirm if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, what are you seeing on my screen? If you can see my screen, what are you seeing on my screen? I hope you can see my screen. The 90 days game plan, the game changer in our business. Eric Wall have talked a lot. In fact, there is a training by Eric Wall. I wanted to play, but there's no more time again. Maybe by our next gathering, then we are going to be getting us to listen to Eric Wall on 90 days game plan. But now, I want us to get our writing material. Like what my mentor will normally say, the weakest pen is greater than the greatest memory. So, and I need you to, if your downliners are not here, I don't know what you are doing. If your downliners are not here, get the person. This is not the time to call your downline, because if you start calling people now, you are going to miss it. First thing first, you yourself, get it first. When you get it first, you can be able to feed those your downliners. And today, we are going to be talking about what? The 90 days game plan. And I will need you to pay very close attention this morning. What I will need you to do, if network throws you out, throw yourself back. Make sure you stay to the end of this section this morning. All right. What is 90 days game plan? What is 90 days game plan? The 90 days game plan is an intense, all-out effort in MLM designed to create massive momentum in a short period. In 90 days. You in fact, is a period. Let me just put it this way. 90 days game plan. If you're a Catholic here, it's just like the Lenten period in our business. 90 days game plan is a plan, a short period of time. You make up your mind, you gather your focus to run your business for the next 90 days. To put all your focus, 100% focus on your business for the next 90 days. That is for the next 3 months. That is 90 days game plan. 90 days game plan, it involves committing, like what I have said, to 90 days of focus, high energy action to recruit, to train, and build a solid team. 90 days game plan is not for people that are not yet ready for this business. Let me tell you, if you are here and you have not made up your mind to run this business, this training, this money is going to offend you. 90 days game plan is not where we sugarcoat what we sugarcoat words. 90 days game plan is where we run with people that are intentional. There's something the president said about the motive of you running this business. These are the people that have already committed themselves. This is what I want to do. Me that is speaking to you today, I have options. I have other things that I can involve, I can make money from. But my own motive, this is what I have committed myself to do. Even if you bring an offer to me today, I will not even look at you because of what? Of the motive I have. I'm not just here just because of this is what I have decided. This is what I want to do. This is the legacy I want to build. I have decided this business is why God called me here on earth, and I must fulfill that vision. And I have that what we are running, like what the president said, is an ideology. This is the ideology. This is what I have. I don't need this is a 2026. I don't need my upline to call me and tell me, Sonny V, how are you going to run this your business this 2026? I can tell you, I don't even think even if my upline and I have chatted to talk about how 2026 will be. But there's some person, if you try to put them through, they are picking offense. This 90 days game plan is not that. It's for people that have already, they have intentionally, they have made up with their mind. Come rain, come sunshine. This is the business I want to do. I have seen other people running it. This is what I want to do. No matter the challenge I'm facing, I am getting to that top. This is who 90 days game plan is designed for. Now, like I said, this 90 days, this program that have been launched, this is not the time to perspire to inspire. No, this is not a train that is going to train we are running to motivate you, to excite you. No. 90 days game plan is not designed to make you feel good. It is designed to make you better. Is a plan that you are venturing into, not because you are excited. I am excited to run 90 days game plan. No, it's a plan that you deliberately soak yourself into it because you want to do what? You want to become better, because you want to change a level in your business, because you want to pursue a target in your business. You want to be intentional about what you do. The 90 days game plan is not about inspiration, I've said it, or hype. It is a structured behavioral reset that forces results by forcing discipline. The 90 days game plan is all about discipline. It's not about how you feel. I am feeling down. I am not motivated. In fact, something happened. I am down. No, it's a structural behavioral reset that forces results and forces you to discipline yourself to run. If you are looking for comfort, let me say you are one of those people that want us to be encouraging in this 2026. You are those people that want pampering. You want somebody to be pampering you in your business. You want flexibility, or you want emotional safety. There's some person, they will say that since I started this business, I have not in fact, my emotion has been down. You want emotional safety. This program will offend you. Emotional safety in the sense that you don't want people to reject you. Maybe somebody told you, I'm not interested, and you are feeling bad. Eric Ward said that for you to run this 90 days game plan effectively, you must accept temporal loss of self-esteem from ignorant people. Temporal loss of self-esteem. You have to see yourself that you're already on the ground. You have to drop your what? Drop your ego. Because in MLN, this MLN does not reward intention, it rewards consistency, professional execution over time. Our business does not reward, our business does not give you money because you are you are excited or you are passionate about it. No, it rewards your consistency, your professional execution over time. What does it mean? Professional, they run no matter how they feel. How you feel does not matter in these 90 days. You wake up this morning, you don't feel like going to the office, you don't feel like doing anything. It does not matter in these 90 days. 90 days is a time where you build discipline. And what's the philosophy of this 90 days game plan? You need to pay attention here. The philosophy here, number one, why 90 days game plan works psychologically. In this 90 days, somebody will say 90 days, that is 3 months. I can tell you, 3 months, 90 days is long enough for you to break those your old habits. There's some of us here, even for the past 6 months, 3 months, you join this business. You cannot get yourself to be consistent in common cell meeting. You cannot discipline yourself. There's some person you cannot discipline yourself to be, let me say, I want to be punctual in cell meeting for the next 30 days. 90 days is long enough for you to break that old habit. 90 days is, if you want to break any habit, anything you are, any area in your life that you are struggling and you want to change, 90 days is long enough to break that habit and install new routine in your life. 2025 is gone. No matter however you run, whether you achieve result or not, that one is gone. You're not going there. Don't look back. This is 90 days is a time for you to do what? To install new routine in your life. And I would advise anybody here. There's a book we read at the beginning of 2025, The Secret of the Millionaire Mind. You need that book to install new routine inside of you so that you not still run your business the way you run 2025. Now, 90 days game plan is long enough for you to build emotional resilience. There's some of us here, you have been here for the past 3 months, but every small thing like this will get to you. Small thing like this, somebody will break you down. Small thing somebody will just reject you. And in fact, you are booking call, somebody will just tell you something and it will get to you. No, 90 days game plan is enough for you to build emotional resilience, that whatever anybody is saying is not getting to you because of what? You are emotionally what? You are emotionally strong. And if there's anything you needed in this business for you to run, is an emotional strength. One of the strengths you needed is what? Emotional strength. Not that every one little thing will just touch you. Some person have left the business because you are emotionally down. And my downliners are not doing this. I have been doing this. My downliner are not following. 90 days game plan is not about your downline. 90 days game plan is about you, not about your downline. 90 days game plan is long enough for you to produce visible results. Many you have been here, some person has been here 3 months, 4 months, even to become a kingsman is a problem. Even to earn 100,000 naira in a month is a problem. 90 days game plan is long enough for you to be visible in your results. There are some person that you have been here, even you have not even heard about you in cell meeting in any way or the other. 90 days game plan is a long enough for you to bring yourself to the limelight. Don't just be that person that is crawling. You are in this business, but there is no effect. We are not feeling you in the team. Nobody know you. Not even your team member can boast of you because of what? You are just lying there. 90 days game plan is what? Is long enough for you to produce visible results. But do you know, 90 days game plan is very, very short for you to eliminate your excuses. 90 days game plan is very, very short for you to give up on those your excuses on why you have not been putting into the activities of the business. Is 90 days game plan is very short for you to do what? To prevent procrastination. Decide today. Decide to run this business today. Decide to, in fact, 90 days game plan is short enough for you to do what? To make a decision that will alter your entire business and your future in general. 90 days game plan is very short for you to do what? To force what? Urgency and demand focus in your business. The human brain struggle with what? With forever. Yes, I am going to. You are preparation. You have been preparing for the past 3 months. You are not executing. Now, human brain struggle with forever, but it can respect. It can build respect for the next 90 days. And it is why vague commitment fail and time-bound commitments succeed in our business. When you have when in fact when you have come to a time when you tell yourself, no, I have been sharpening I have been preparing for a long time. I need to go all in. Some of us here have been here for the past 2 months, 3 months. Your SMO, come on, go through the training of SMO. You are in fact, you cannot even discipline yourself to do that. 90 days game plan is very short for you to decide and eliminate your excuses. The 90 days game plan is a season of success in our business. Success is seasonal, not accidental. Success is seasonal. In fact, every serious profession works in season. During this December period, many persons were rushing to their shop. This is our season. This is the season of this. Everything has season. Every serious profession have season. They say that athletes have training camp. By the time they train themselves, accountants have tax season. By the time they come together and they collect what they have been doing. Farmers have planting season. This is the rainy season. If I must accomplish anything in the dry season, this is time for me to what? For me to plant. This is the season of planting. In our business, MLN is not different. 90 days game plan is a season where you sow. It's a season where it is a season for success. It's a season for what? For sowing, so that in due harvest, we can harvest something. People fail because they treat their business as a lifestyle instead of a campaign. 90 days game plan is a campaign. All of us we are hearing all this politics. This is 2027 is coming. Everybody now started campaigning. They are campaigning. If you watch, when the election held, nobody after the election, there was no campaign. But there's a season for campaign. Everybody, all the policies will go on, start campaigning. This is a period, this is a season in politics. But this is 90 days is a season in what? In our business. The 90 days game plan is a campaign mentality. You must have a different mentality on how you run your business. This is the time where you sit down and tell yourself, how do I want to run in the next 90 days? Is another mentality that you have to adopt. You have to format those limitations you have in your head, those things that have been drawing you back in the business before. You have to format it and know that this 90 days is I have to, in fact, I have to install a campaign mentality. One thing about human beings is that this our brain. You see this brain? This brain is just like a computer. It's like a system. Whatever you install on it, it will start processing that like that way. If you check the system I'm using now to anchor this meeting, I am having window 11 on my system. If I say no, I don't like the way this window is operating, I can reinstall it and put window 10 or window 8 or window whatever, and the system will start running the way it was programmed. What you should understand that your brain, you can decide to pick up a different mentality, different from the way you have been running in 2026, 2025. Then, in 90 days game plan, what do you have to do? 10x the intensity. Somebody go to the comment section and type 10x the intensity. 10x the intensity. 10x the intensity. Go to the comment section and type what you are seeing on the comment section. There's a book I read by Grant Cardone, The 10x Rule. He said that in the 90 days game plan, if you are inviting 10 persons, this period, in the next 90 days, I want to be inviting 100. That is 10x. That is the 10x rule. If you have been doing 2, you multiply it by 10. What you did in a year, the activity you did in 12 months, you compress it for it to happen in 90 days, in 3 months. The result you got in a whole year, you compress it so that you can get the same result in 90 days. You 10x the intensity. 10x the intensity. That is the mentality in 90 days. In fact, the real objective in this 90 days game plan, the goal is momentum, not money. The goal is to build momentum in your business. There's a book I read by John Maxwell. He said that momentum is every leader's best friend. And momentum starts from you. Momentum is not about you. It's not about you pushing your team. Do. No. Momentum starts from you. It's when you have the momentum, you can be able to spike it in your team member. The goal is momentum, not what? Not money. Money is an outcome. I don't know who is following me. If you're following me, go to the comment section and type 1. If you're following, go to the comment section and type 1. If you're following, type 1 on the comment section if you can hear me. If you can hear me, type 1 on the comment section. Money. What we are here, we are here to build an ideology. We're not just here to make money. We are here to build an ideology that is going to live after us. We are building a legacy that after this period, it is going to do what? It's going to do what? It's going to outlive us. That's what you are building here. The objective here is momentum is the engine in this 90 days game plan. Momentum is what spikes consistency. Momentum, during this 90 days game plan, do you know what you need? Do you know what we'll do in this 90 days game plan? We'll measure activities, not income. In 90 days game plan, we'll measure activity, not income. What do? We'll build RAIM, not results. We'll build consistency. This 90 days game plan, this is how I want to run it. And you build it consistently. We're not focusing on the result immediately. The result is a byproduct, is an outcome. You focus on inputs, not reward. Your focus is not what am I getting in these 90 days. The focus is what am I really doing? What activity? Yesterday, you're not asking yourself, what did I achieve? What you're asking yourself is, what did I do? What are the activity I did yesterday? What is the activity I'm going to do today? Not what did I get today? It's not how many sign-up did I get today, but how many person did I book? How many people did I expose this opportunity to? The focus is on input, not on reward. When momentum is built, income become inevitable. You don't need to worry about it. When you have succeeded in getting momentum, do you know what happened? Income become what? Become inevitable. Belief, let me tell you, belief does not come first. Action does. You don't wait until you have the total belief before you start doing it. This period is not the time where you are trying to build your belief. No, your belief comes from your action. The thing you do, You don't, yeah, I want to go and prospect. No, I am feeling down. I'm not motivated. You don't need that. How you are feeling does not matter. Your action is what matter. You dare to go in. You dare to put in the action, even though you don't even need to believe in the business before you start running the 90 days game plan. You don't need to believe. You don't need your belief. You have to drop your belief somewhere. Your action there's something they call the blind focus. You blindly focus on your action. You're not looking at the outcome. Guess what? Most people in our business wait until they feel confident. In 90 days, you don't need to be confident before you start putting on the action. Your confidence is built in the field. Your confidence is built in your action, in what you do. You don't need to be ready. Somebody will say, I am not ready. You are preparing. I want to start here. I want to start there. No, you don't need to feel ready in these 90 days. You start from that place, that particular place you are. What are you really putting in? What are you doing? I don't have this. No, the little one you have, what are you doing with it? Somebody will say, I don't have money to book. It's not in these 90 days. What is the thing that you have already? What is the thing you have already in your hand that you can do? You don't have money to book, but you can still go on for questionnaire. You don't have money to book, but you can still get somebody to see the business opportunity. You can still go on one-on-one, call person, put the video for the person to watch. What are you really doing with the material you have in your hand? Forget about the one you don't have. The one you have, what are you doing with it? You don't need to be ready. You don't need to know it. You don't need to know how to present before you can venture into 90 days game plan. You don't need to know it. What you have to do is, in fact, just have the you can just have the 20-minute video that explain it. You don't need to be a presenter. Have that 20-minute video. Tell the person, this is it. This is the business I'm doing. Show the person, this is a campaign we are running. Guess what? Professionals understand a brutal truth. What is the truth? Action produces belief. Your action is what produces belief, not the other way around. It's not about the it's not your belief is not what you got that you develop your belief because of what? Because of your action. If you can hear me, I need you to type one. If you are following, type one on the comment section. If you are following, type one on the comment section. Type one on the comment section if you are following. All right, let's move on. In this 90 days game plan, in this 90 days game plan, you don't you not grow confidence by thinking about confidence. You grow confidence by doing. You don't grow confidence by asking yourself, how do I prospect this person? How am I going to talk to this person? You grow confidence by approaching that person. Confidence, you find confidence is growth. Confidence is built on what you do. They say courage is not the absence of what? It's not the absence of fear. Courage is stepping forward, is doing that thing you're supposed to do, even with the fear. You have the fear. The fear is inside of you, but you go on. You went and do it. That's where you build confidence. And guess what? You grow confidence by what you are doing on a daily basis. And for this 90 days game plan to work for you, something must die. Something must die inside of you. Something must die inside of you for this 90 days game plan to run for you. And what must die? For the 90 days game plan to work, the following must die. Number one, casual effort. You must give up that some person you are running your business casually. You just run your business anyhow you feel. If you're not feeling motivated, you don't come around. If something happen, you are down, you are sitting down. You are idling. No. A man told me, if you don't know, if you got to a point in your life when you don't know what to do, just get up and do something. If you don't know what to do, just get up and do something. Casual effort must die inside of you for you to run this 90 days game plan. Decide and tell yourself, no, I can't run my business casually again. This is the objective of 90 days game plan. Emotional decision making must die. You do something out of emotion. No, 90 days game plan, the objective, this is where your emotion go to. In fact, you bury those your emotion. No, it's not about how you feel. Yes, how you feel does not matter. Waiting for what? Perfect condition must die. You must engage. I am not booking because I don't have money. You are waiting for a perfect condition. I'm not going to the office because I am not feeling I supposed to go to the office. This mentality must die inside of you. And guess what? Needing applause. You are needing people to validate you. There's some person you are waiting for people to tell you, hey, what you are doing is okay. Continue doing what you are doing. You are waiting for validation from your parents, from your family member. You are waiting for your family member to tell you that what you are doing is correct. This mindset must die. This 90 days game plan is the time you even call your people and tell them, for the next 90 days I want to focus on my business. This 90 days game plan is not the time you are waiting for somebody to motivate you. You are waiting for somebody to tell you that your what your dreams are valid. Continue, you go better. No. What else must die? Needing validation. I have said this. Some person are having they are having heavy leg to run in this 2026 because of what? Because they allow themselves to be beclouded by what their family members are telling them. You forget that this is an ideology that you are running. In fact, the old version of you cannot produce a new result. The only thing the old version of you can do for you is just that lack of result you got 2025. If you still run the way you run 2025, you will still get the same result you got 2025. That's the only thing the old version of you is going to do for you. You need to do what? To get a new version of yourself. A new version that is going to do what? That is going to give you that result that you needed. If the old version did not die, you find out that even in the next 1 month, even in the next 2 months, you are still running the way you are running. There are some person here when we're talking about this mega summit that's coming up 15th of this month. There are some person here, you are yet to pay for your ticket. 2025, they drag you to go for an event, and the same old self. Are you not seeing that same old self is not even adding anything to your life? Rather, is getting that lack of result. Even up till now, they are still dragging you to pay for your ticket. They are still motivating you to pay for your ticket. No, that your old version must die for you to accomplish something here. In this 90 days game plan, it's not the time where you start using your word of mouth to explain the opportunity to people. No, exposure over explanation. Why? Why explaining the business? You are destroying what? Duplication. It's not about talking to people, explain the business to people with your word of mouth. No. Use what? Use to. Explanation create dependency. When you convince somebody, the person pay, the person is waiting for you to run the business for him. Explanation, exposure create leverage. If you don't know how to present the opportunity, this 90 days game plan, get in. We have a 30-minute video by our mastermind. We have a 20-minute video by one of the G8 that explain the opportunity. Exposure create leverage. Somebody that you give that video, the person paid. The person can be able to do what? To send the video to another person. It creates what? It creates leverage. They will not wait for you to come and be explaining it. Guess what? When you explain, you become the system. You burn energy. You personalize outcome. But when you expose, the system does the work. When you expose, duplication become possible. When you expose, your belief is protected. When you expose, professionals do not convince, they sort. This 90 days game plan is not the time for convincing people. You are sorting. That's why massive activity is required. I am showing to Mr. A. Mr. A is saying, is it this your business? Is it not scam? You don't have time to go and be convincing, explaining. Just if the person is not ready, I beg, shift. You are going to the next person. You don't even have time for people that are not yet ready for 90 days. This is your business. Are you sure it's not scam? Are you sure this thing, that, this and that? You don't have that time. You know that you are sorting. You are looking for people that are going to do it, that will understand what you do. It's just like you have thousands of people are available. You know that there are some person. You are looking for the right person. I am sorting. That's what the professional do. Tools are more powerful than talents. When you use tool, in fact, talent does not duplicate, tools do. A tool sells the same thing every time. When you pick up our slide is the same thing. The same thing I told you is the same thing I'm telling me. The same thing I told Mr. A, the same thing I'm telling Mr. B. If you are using that video, the same thing that video is telling Mr. A is what the video is telling Mr. B. A tool say the same thing every time. A tool never get tired. If, in fact, you can say 90 days game plan. You can just send, you can design a 90 days game plan after the activities in the day, during the night. I need to be what? This I need to be handing over this video to thousands of people out there that are going to be what? That are going to be watching it. And guess what? Never get, in fact, tools don't have emotion. It explains. That's just it. If you're following, type on the comment section following. Type on the comment section following. Let me know how many persons that are following. Let me know people that are paying really attention. Because if you can be able to get this 90 days is the, in fact, if you check any leader in this our profession, will tell you that his or her business skyrocketed the day he became intentional about 90 days. Like as I'm saying this, everybody are not going to run these 90 days. After this meeting, some person are going to make up their mind to run the 90 days. But do you know, there are still some person, even after hearing it, they're still going to go back to sleep. They are going to go back to their older habits. This meeting is not for everybody. This is an ideology that we are building. And this is the time we are sorting people that are ready to build this ideology. A tool never gets emotional, never explain badly. The same thing that I said in this presentation is the same thing I'm saying in the other one. The same thing that video is saying now, the same thing the video is saying tomorrow. Your job is not to be impressive. Your job in this 90 days game plan is to be consistent. The only thing, your job, this 90 days game plan is consistency. Consistency is the job in this 90 days game plan. Do you know what you're going to do? You use the tool, learn how to close. Use the tool, learn how to close. Type that on the comment section. Use the tool. You can screenshot this. Use the tools, learn to close. That is it in this 90 days game plan. And guess what? What's the action plan? As I'm about to round up. The action plan is what? Number one, winning your what? Winning your daily activity. During this 90 days game plan, success is measured by the number of people you expose to the business. Success is measured by the number of people you sent invitation, by the number of people you sent that video to, by the number of people you expose to the business. Success is measured in these 90 days by the number of people that you follow up, Number of people that you followed up in a day. Number of people that you do what? The consistency in your daily action. Success is measured by what you do consistently. Whether you are a part-timer or you are a full-timer, is measured by the number. Not by what? Not by how you feel. How you feel does not count. You don't feel like I don't feel like doing the invitation, and so what counts is what I do. Whether I'm feeling down, whether I'm hungry or I'm not hungry, it does not count. Whether I'm feeling down or I'm feeling motivation, no be for this 90 days game plan. What can is this is what I need to do and I must get it done. Whether somebody break my heart or not is not does not count. What counts is what you do in this period. Whether what it's not about who join you today or not. You persuade the person say I'm not interested. It does not matter. What counts is I told you, hey, join my business, join this business. You say you're not interested. This is a scam. This is not my thing. That one does not count. It's not even registering in my brain. What counts is that I showed you the business opportunity. What counts is that I make that invitation call. What counts is that I follow this person up. This person have come for my event. The person said I'm not interested. It does not matter. What counts is that I reach out to the person to follow the person up to know how to get the person started. Who rejected you today does not count. Your parent told you, I want you, in fact, this thing you are doing, go and look for another thing to that one. That's not what counts in this business, and you are nurturing those things. No. The activity, do you know? Activity beats emotion. Do you know why? Emotion lie, but activity tells the truth. There's a time, some days you feel heavy, some days you feel effortless. Professional work regardless. Emotion lies. And one of the things that have taken many persons out of this business is fake emotion, is the lie they buy with their emotion. They are telling themselves, okay, I have 20% in my team. None of them is coming up. And as a result, your emotion is telling you, are you sure this thing is for me? Emotion lie, but activity tells the truth. When you track your activity, you find out that I'm not really getting results, not just because this thing is not for me. I'm not really getting results because I'm not putting in the number. Your activity is what is telling you the truth. You are sitting down. Yesterday, after everything, I came back home. I analyzed my activity. What did I do today? Once immediately I explain my activity, I already know the activity I did told me the truth. I don't need emotion to tell me whether this thing is for me or not. The activity I did is what I use to do what? To measure my performance or my results. The money you make in this our business, the money you make in this business is a byproduct of the activities that you are doing. Somebody should put this down. The money you make in our business is a byproduct of the activity. This period, in this 90 days game plan, this is not a time for idling. This is not a time for you to be sitting down, not doing anything. It's a crime. This is not a time for you. This idle mind is a devil workshop. This is not a time. Some person, even up till now, have not resumed activity. Today is 8, and some person have not resumed activity even up till now. They are still nurturing their emotion, whether this business is for me or not, whether I should continue or not. This time is not a time for idling. And guess what? This is not a time for chit chat. This 90 days game plan is not a time for chasing your downliners. No, I told you, 90 days game plan is for you. It's not for your downliner. It's when you stand your ground first. You can talk about your result, your inspiration is what is going to is what is going to spike inspiration inside those people that are following you. It's not the time for you to be chasing people that you know obviously they are not ready. People that you know obviously their mind is not here. This is not the time for putting too much attention on one person. This is not the time for waiting for your upline to do it for you. It's not the time for waiting for somebody before you engage. 90 days game plan is not the time for letting your group pull you back. If you know this person is not ready, the attention you are putting is on those people that are running this 90 days game plan. If there's any of your people that are not running this 90 days game plan, you should not be wasting most of your time with those people. Your 90% attention should be on those people that are running the 90 days game plan. If not, those people that are not running it, they are going to be pulling you back. This 90 days game plan is not a time for what? For excuse. It's a time where you declare in your mind, this is a period of what? A period of no excuse. Do you know what you're going to do in this 90 days game plan that I'm going to be rounding up now? Set a clear goal. Start by setting a specific goal and realistic goal for the 90 days game period. This goal should be what? Should be challenging but achievable. They should align with your long-term vision for your business, for your what do you hope to achieve in this business, your income goal, your daily presentation goal, your commitment goal, your kinsman goal. Are you a kinsman? How many kinsman do you want to raise? In fact, your full-timer goal. Are you a full-timer? How many full-timer do I want to recruit? Your what? Your part-timer goal. How many person? Set a clear goal. Focus on income producing activity. Identify the income producing activities in your business and prioritize them during the 90 days game plan. These activities are the ones that they directly contribute to what is, in fact, income producing activities are the activities that are putting money inside your pocket. In fact, what do you want? What do you have to do? Prospecting daily. You must be inviting daily. You must show the plan daily, and you must follow up and close down daily. Eliminate time wasting activities. Cut down or minimize activities that don't contribute significantly to your business growth during this focus period. This include avoiding distraction like excessive social media use, excessive time spent on non-essential tasks. This is the time for you to do what? You cut down those social media or you minimize them. You minimize them. In fact, a lot of people are wasting most of our time on TikTok. A lot of people are wasting most of our time on Instagram. I want to monetize my Facebook. I did not say you should not monetize your Facebook, but you know the ideology you are building here. I am here. This is the ideology. In fact, I want to build my MLM business. I am not here to be making money on Facebook. I'm not here to be making money on Instagram. So these are the things that I do what? They are hindering my success here. That's just it. You cut down or you minimize your activities, time wasting activity on what? On Twitter, on Netflix, on YouTube. Minimize them or cut it down if possible. Somebody will say, but I'm prospecting on Facebook. So I don't say you should not prospect on Facebook. But whatever you are doing with social media should be about building your business. Whatever you are doing on social media should be on, I am here to build my business. But some person they will take that in fact, I am prospecting on social. They are carried away. In fact, they are scrolling on what? On the Instagram reels. Guess what? Eliminate time wasting activities. Be consistent. Consistency, like I said, is the key during these 90 days game periods. Stay committed, to the daily activities, even when you face challenges or setback. 90 days game plan is not you started it today, and you encounter challenge and you are backing up. Some person because you don't get results in the first 1 month, in the first 2 months, you give up. No, this is consistent for the next 90 days, regardless of the result. By remaining consistent, you will build momentum and start seeing the results. And you know what you have to do again? Track and measure your progress. and mention your progress. Regular track throughout 90 days. This will help you stay accountable and make necessary adjustment to the strategy if needed. Today, after this meeting, this is 2020 what? 2026. Get a diary that at the end of every day you track what you did. Today is 8. What did I do? Write it down. Track what you are doing on a daily basis. Get a diary. Use KPI. Use KPI. Track your numbers. Don't be a weak link. You're an active partner. There's a place you are using, there's a report, which is KPI. You are posting what you are doing on a daily basis. Use it to track your what. Use that KPI to track your activity. You are a Kingsman. There's a platform where Kingsman reports. Use it to track your what? Track your activity. You are a full-timer. There's a platform where full-timer are reporting their activity. Don't be a weak link. Don't be those kind of people that the Bible are saying the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You are a spirit, you are what? You are a spirit being. You are not created, you are not just a flesh being. Don't allow your flesh to determine what you do. That's just it. And guess what? As I'm about to be running up now, stay accountable. Consider finding an accountability partner or joining a support group or like-minded. Be part of a community that encourages and motivates each other. Don't always find yourself among those people that are saying negative about your business. Stay around come around in the office so that you can build, you can stay close to like mind that are running the same 90 days. Use set penalties and reward. Any day you did well, reward yourself. Any day you did not do well, in fact, give yourself penalty. In fact, give yourself what is going to discomfort you. Guess what? Use accountability from friends and family. Look for people that are doing the same thing you are doing, and in fact, tell the person, I want you to hold me accountable. Don't use that person that you know that if you are not doing it, the person will not be able to chance you. And what is the core principle here? As I'm about to round up now, total commitment, number one. Number two, massive exposure. You must show your business to many people. Present your business daily and push your business relentlessly. For the 90 days, you must operate at full throttle, treating your business like a multi-million dollar venture. After this meeting, you need to go back to that mastermind launch of the 90 days DPA challenge. You will see the criteria. You will see the criteria and the what you have to pursue. Guess what? Time blocking and focus. Avoid distraction and dedication. And dedicate a large block of daily hour purely on what? Business building, duplicate, and leadership. That number four. Your energy and activity inspires your team to go all in. 90 days is about to you creating that momentum in you first. Massive recruitment. This is a period is about recruiting at a scale rather than just training a few people. Is a time you bring in as many person on board. Leverage on events. Use team calls. We have offices in different places. We have in Anambra, and you have a lot of team members. Teach them how to book them, to book call. Leverage on events in a different location. Your expectation this 90 days game plan. After this 90 days game, do you know what your expectation? A huge in your team. Your team will not be where two or more are gathered any longer. Guess what? You increase in what? Personal credibility and leadership, and a significant rise in income within months. You have been struggling to make even 100,000 naira. You are going to rise to a significant income here. A team-wide energy boost as you focus and inspires others. And do you know what else again? A transformed business that runs with or without you. Where you build people that are going to be totally in fact, independent of you. They will run their business. And this is in the 90 days game plan. The mastermind have launched it. And I want to believe that all of us were in the meeting yesterday, and this is it. Started yesterday, January. And what's the 90 days game plan all about? You must be what? Consistent in cell meeting with attendance by your cell anchor every day. Sponsor 7 or more people personally in your first month, starting from yesterday to January. Activate 3 people personally and sponsor with sign up. And in fact, earn what? 1.5 million naira to 2.5 million naira. Guess what? Qualifiers will be announced every first week. You have to screenshot this. And I don't have time again. I'm going to be running up. One of the things that you need this 90 days game plan is decide, have that mind and say that I can beat this 90 days. And let me tell you, if you are just a newcomer here, even if you do not hit this target, I can tell you that you are going to move to another level in your business. Don't just say, don't just allow your emotion to lie to you that you cannot beat it. If you don't beat it, you are going to move to the next level. That's why you have to be what? You have to be fully committed to this 90 days game plan. And this is level 2. Everybody, take a screenshot of this. This is level 2 of the 90 days, starting from February 7th to March 6th. And this is level 3, the level 3 of the 90 days game plan, from 7th March to 6th of April. This is the 90 days that have been launched. And the first qualifier, according to the mastermind, have what? Destination vacation to 5 choice in 5 country in Europe. You choose any of the country, either France, Germany. You can choose any of these to travel to. You choose any of these to travel to, and guess what? Said terms and condition applies. And this is the second qualifiers. You choose a destination vacation to 2 choices in Africa. And in fact, you can see them here. These are the list of it with the mastermind. Terms and condition applies. Do you know that if you this 90 days plan serious, take this 90-day plan, you can change your life. And I need you to decide today. You can change your life. You can change your entire business. You can change the focus. In fact, you can silence the voice of those your family members that have been doubting you for a very long time if you decide. If you decide today, you can achieve success here. And those your family members, those your friends that have been on you for a very long time, you can shut their mouth for forever and ever, because they are going to see you in a different form. And guess what? Decide today to change your life. And with God on our side, we are unstoppable. We cannot do this on our own. Seek help from God. As you are running it, you have a backup. Who is the backup? The backup you are having is what? Is the Almighty. When your strength fail, you can now confine in the strength of God. And at this moment, I want to say thank you to each and every one of us that stayed to the end of this meeting this morning. If you got value from this, I need you to go to the comment section. I need to go to the comment section and type value. Type value if you got value. Type value if you got value from this. Type value. Thank you very much, each and every one of us that stay to the end of this section. This 90 days game plan is not the period of it's not that time we'll talk. No, it's more of what? This period is more of what? This period is more of what?